Hey, Dustin, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to do a quick live checking in. I'm feeling better. Ears still clogged a little bit over here, but I spent like pretty much, other than us running to the doctor's office and DMV, which I got to go back to this week, I spent most of my time in bed. I'm here at Starbucks. I'm going to go in a minute because I got to go. The paperwork I got to take to the doctors, we had to reschedule the appointment for him because when we got there, hi, Brown Sugar, I didn't see you come in yet. When we got to the doctor's office, the PA was in. The doctor had called out sick. So I need to talk to his doctor because I need to go check on some stuff because there's weirdness. Sugar. But I got to take the paperwork in, and it was in my junk email folder. So I got to download that onto my drive, go over here because he don't have any kind of computer stuff in his house. So there's no print. So I got to go over here to Office Depot, get it printed out and take it in because we're going on the 10th to go see this doctor again. All right, cool. That's cool. Dustin. Yeah, so I'll be dealing with the medical stuff. Right now I had to get out the house because I was like, I've been there for like, I'm not a person who likes to stay in the house anyway. But I was in the house for like, ever since I got here sleeping. And I was just like between sleeping, medicating, and soup in the bathroom until I feel like this. So much better. Still got a lot of congestion, but not too bad. Okay, that's good. Yeah, you can put it. Anything you put on the 411, the only thing it has to do is go through admin approval. Any of the other guys really watching more, like DCI is really good at watching the 411, him and Laura. So they actually do it. And then I sometimes go and approve. I approve mainly member requests if I see them. I don't read everything. We've had some people who've tried to advertise in there, and if we don't know about them, we might block that depending on what they're advertising. But as long as, if we feel that they're credible, like we use Heidi, for example, as somebody we refer to, because I've dealt with her, but I also know other people who've had decent experience dealing with her. So if it has a headhunter, but if you're a headhunter and we don't know anything about you, we won't post that until we hear other people tell us about your services or who said they've used you. We won't post that. I mean, we post some stuff to help drivers, but if we feel like you're trying to get over or your business is not all that legit or something is not quite right, we're not gonna put that out, allow that to stay on there. But yeah, if you're just doing general information or general stuff like that, we don't mind. You're welcome to share it. Hey Edward, what's up, man? I'm just doing a little live. I'm sitting outside of Starbucks. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna sit with y'all, talk to you for probably about a half an hour here, and then head mine in here. Oh, well, she need to. With me and Heidi need to talk because I done sent her ass a whole bunch of referrals. I'm just saying. I done sent her a bunch of referrals, so I'm just saying we need to talk. Yeah, most people I tell where to go. Hey, Edward. A&R, what's up? I'm feeling better, guys. Thank you. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm still dealing with the cold. It was a flu. I think it's just the edges of it now. Started feeling better like yesterday, but I try to keep myself in because it's been cool in Texas. Like today it's kind of windy. My jacket's in the back. My backpack's in the back. I'm at Starbucks right now. Let me turn it around. So that's Starbucks. And then behind me on the diagonal to this is Sprouts. I'm going to be going there after I get done here in Starbucks. I'll be here for a couple hours. My father does not have internet. So when I come back, when I start working again, and then I'm going to be like, this is going to be where I'm at home. I'm getting my address changed for all that stuff right now. When I come back here, when I start running again, every 6 weeks, I take 5 days off. Every 5 to 6 weeks. So I'm going to home time here in Lubbock. If necessary, then I just rent a car and drive to Phoenix. If I need to go to Phoenix, it's a day and a half away. So That might be what I do, or get as close to Phoenix as possible, like New Mexico or something. Because if I go to New Mexico, I don't know if they go to Mexico. I have to see. Um, New Mexico, depending, because a lot of sometimes we don't have a lot. This, yeah, I don't know. We have to see. I'm looking at, like I said, I'm looking at all the options right now. I'll know more. I'll know more here at the end of the month. I'll be on news then too. But what I do is on the 10th, we're going to see his doctor. Which, if I'm not feeling good, I was going to have his doctor see me too. If necessary, might get some antibiotics to knock this out the rest of the way. But I am feeling better. I'm still draining. I can hear now because my ears were clogged really freaking bad. Um, yeah, it's been, well, yeah, Arizona had rain too, brown sugar as well. As my buddy Joe, I talked to him just a few minutes ago. And he says it was been raining and cold in Arizona. Here in Lubbock, it was like today's windy, and it's been like yesterday and the day before it was about 60 something after the sun came up. At night, it was dropping into like the 40s and 50s. Last night, I could feel it was kind of cool. I turned on my little heater once, turned it off. Excuse me. So it's been nice. I'm just gonna put it on here quick. I have not seen this R. Kelly video, but everybody and their mamas hit me up in the background about this docu-series about surviving R. Kelly, and I'm a hashtag Me Too survivor. My stepfather was kind of the pervert in my life, and my mother was, in my sense, an enabler because she had suspected things about him before she married him. And I'm not going to get into that story. I'll probably tell a story a little bit later on. Recent years, my niece Vicky, the one had Brandy and Henry, her sister was an abuse victim of her stepfather. And she did a video regarding him because this man has now gone into ministry and stuff. And her mother had left and then came back to him and then brought her back into this house, knowing that he was abusing her. This is Vicky's half sister. And so she was dealing with a lot of it. She did a video on her private channel. My understanding is Atlanta PD kind of got involved. I don't know all the details of what took place, but based on what she described, her stepfather was very much like the description that I'm seeing in a lot of. I watched like Rowland Martin, I think his name is, who did an interview with one of the women. So what's the young girl? What's the Sparkle? Her niece is the one that the sex video was done on years ago, and I didn't know that was her niece. I saw the video, and it was very apparent to me that that was not a grown woman he was doing all this weird shit with, that it was a young girl. And after that, I was pretty much done with R. Kelly. I haven't bought any of his music. I can't. I just can't. And it's amazing to me what we will support in a community. And I don't care if it's black community, whatever. We do it a lot in the African-American community. Oprah has a new show on called a newer show called The Greeleys or whatever. And hey, Jose, I'm talking about the R. Kelly video. I'm going to get to y'all comments in a minute. I just want to get this R. Kelly thing out the way. She has a new show called The Greeleys, and I watched part of it. And it deals with having a Chester the molester in the family sitting at the damn dinner table with you, knowing that one of your children was molested by this man, and we later found on a couple of them. I can't even watch the show. I can't even watch it. I get so mad because I have problems with enablers. And you know this is a perv, and you enable them or you do nothing to help protect an innocent child or an innocent person. I just can't. But it just amazed me, even with Aaliyah's mama, I guess, not admitting and lying that R. Kelly and her, that he wasn't messing with Aaliyah. They got married. I'm at 50 years old, and I remember when they had the marriage. I remember the public announcement about the annulment. All that crap happened. One of the news stations even has the documents of the annulment of the marriage. So if you weren't married, how did you get it annulled? How did you get it annulled? So that means he's messing with Aaliyah when she's like 15 freaking years old. The guy's a perv. He's abusive. He's a control freak, and he's a perv based on what they're talking about in the series. I remember the video I saw, and the video told me all I needed to know. I just, a grown man that's with a little girl, I got problems with. I just can't. I can't. And it's probably because I'm a victim too. It's just like the Kavanaugh hearing, and I got all these people, oh, there's a war on me and all that. I'm sorry. And I tend to believe the lady. Maybe it's because I'm an abuse victim, but that little timid lady, I'm sorry. I got a problem. Yep. Brown sugar. She was 15 when R. Kelly married her, and he was producing her. And so you know, he's using his status as a predator to get these kids. And Sparkle, like she's talking about on her interview, if you go watch the video, if I can find the link, I'll put it below. Roland Martin interviewed Sparkle, who was the young lady. I don't know if anybody else saw the sex tape. Like I said, I'm 50. I saw the sex. I couldn't even watch it all. The one where he peed on the girl and he had her on her knees sucking him off, and then he pissed on this chick, this baby, because he's some freaky weird dude. I saw that, and I can't remember how old I was. I did not know, because I remember the artist Sparkle, and I did not know that was her niece. I didn't know how they found out about it. She's the one who reported it to the authorities. I had no idea she was the one who reported it. I just knew that the sex tape surfaced on the internet, and we were all R. Kelly with this young underage girl. I also remember when they took him to court, and they did not. He tried to, his lawyers were trying to say that wasn't him in the tape. Everybody could see it was him. The only reason he got off is because the jury said they could not determine the age of the young lady in the video. But to me, it was very apparent that was no grown ass woman. Now I don't know if it just was apparent. But my other problem was when they investigated him, they found child pornography and stuff on his crap. I'm good. I'm so good. So it bothers me when we support people, we financially support them, we still buy their music. I'm good. You can't do anything. I was a Kevin Spacey fan, but now I'm finding Kevin Spacey done failed up all these little boys. I'm good. I'm done. I can't purchase any of your more crap. I can't support your movies. I can't, because to me, that's my way of enabling you to live this highfalutin life, and then say it's okay for you to still live, ritzy and be a pedophile. I can't. But what's even worse to me is the enablers. And my mother was an enabler, because if you suspect something, you need to investigate something, especially when it comes to children. And you don't want to put them in harm's way. The number of people that I'm hearing that were helping him be enabled because of the money, because of the fame, because of his status, that's some sick shit. I'm sorry. God forgive me. It's just sick. And to me, those people also, if you do the crime, you need to do the times. And if somebody's murdered and you drive in a car, you're going to do time for it too, because you're part of the crime. You part of the crime. You need to do some time. That's how I feel about it. So I just wanted to chime in, because some people been hitting me up in the background. We were talking about it on my social media, and I was like, I'm getting madder and madder. And some people send me emails on it. I have not seen the full documentary. I've been getting clips of different stuff. One, because we don't have, and my father watches, he sleeps, and I just go in the room I'm staying in, because he sits and watches football crap all day. He watches the same stuff repeated all over. So I gotta go somewhere else. I'm gonna put a picture up of where he put this damn sticker. I'm gonna go fix this today, because it's sitting in the middle of the window. And I think it was not JJ, Quan, who said he's lazy, very much so. Dealing with that now. So I'm dealing with the lazy part of it. I do believe that his age has affected his driving. And unfortunately, tearing up the car. And he had a dent in the back before I left here. And I think his dent is worse, or he's got another dent back there. He ain't said nothing, but based on how I've been seeing him drive and how he's been parking, I can see there's a problem. But he's going to be one of those people, because he's hard-headed. He won't drive at night pretty much. And now since I'm here, I think he thinks I'm going to go wait on him hand and foot. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do what's necessary right now. But if we get to a point, he may end up having to go. I'm telling him, I'm not here to wait on you hand and foot. That's not, if I come here, I'm going to only be here. I can't stop my life. I won't do that. So, and some of y'all may think I'm mean. I'm not. My father did not grow up with him. Hold on, y'all. Everybody's calling me because I was looking at independent health insurance. So everybody and their mother calling me. I did not grow up with him. So I'm sorry. I'm not going to sit here and take care of you. I doubt that any of his other children are either. My half sister, she's married. She's in Kansas. Her husband works for a beef family. I don't doubt they're going to bring him in that house and deal with him. My two brothers that are here, he didn't do anything for any of his children. So other than when the mothers forced him to pay child support. So now you're an old man, and I think he thinks that we're just going to come in. I'm going to help him as best I can. I'm going to try to do that honor your parent thing as best I can in dealing with him. But I already told him, I'm not going to be living here to give you baths, wipe your ass. That's not what I'm doing. You bring in enough money to where if you manage your money right, you could have a live-in person come in and help you with that. Or you're going to go to a nursing facility that will assist you. He's very honoring. He's very egotistical. He likes his ego stroked a lot. So I don't know how that's going to work for him, but I think if he doesn't straighten up the driving stuff, it's going to be coming. And I don't know how he's going to handle it once it does come. Because he already said he can't drive good at night. The only reason he had to come get me from the Greyhound, because I almost took Lyft to him, was because he's only 5 minutes from the Greyhound station. Although everything in Lubbock is close, but what I saw him driving that night, he's dangerous. There was a part where he made a right hand. He made a right hand turn. He moved 3 lanes over, and he hit the median concrete barrier in the median with his back tire. I was like, "What are you doing?" He was driving, and he was driving down the center of the white line. So, you know, the white line that divides up the lanes, right? He's right in the middle of 2 lanes driving. I said, "You're driving," and granted, it's a lot of country out here. I said, "Granted, this is country, but you're not in your lane. You're taking up 2 lanes. What are you doing?" And if he starts talking, his focus goes totally off. I don't know if the sticker in the window was that he was just totally in la la land, but where he put the sticker is just weird because he peeled the sticker. But the lazy part where Quan was talking was, once you realize this isn't in the right place, peel it off and put it in the right place. And so I brought the packaging tape. I'm going to fix it because I'm driving a car right now, and this is sitting in the middle of your view area. I'm going to take a picture. Y'all see what I'm doing. And it's supposed to be in the lower left-hand corner, which don't take nothing. But he's exceptionally lazy, and he's been like that all his life. One of the reasons he's by himself, I think, with no female, because he's lazy. Funny. My parents are very funny, both of them, but they have mass asshole tendencies, and this one has some big time. So, I'm a major manipulator too. So that's why you gotta watch him. Like I told him, I said, we won't. He knows because I'll tell you what I think. I don't really give a damn. That's who I am. Anyway, let me go back and get comments. Hi, everybody. Yo, say hi. Wasn't that I forgot about y'all. Hey, Dustin, Brown Sugar's in here. Edward, I said hello. And our baby, what's up? Let's see who else I got. Jose, I saw you in here. Jose, I talked to Dale today and just caught up with him. So I'll talk to you more on the side about that conversation and where things are going to be going here at the end. I got right now my focus has been I got to get him over to the doctor's office, get the paperwork filled out for the company I'm currently with. Plus I need to talk to his doctor about other stuff with him. What else? License changeover. I told y'all about the whole license drama, and I'm gonna have to drop my hazmat temporarily to move the license here because I'm gonna deal with that later. I'm not gonna deal with that since it's up and running, so I can actually then get a good view of what all I'm doing. So I'll get that changed, and I got to change my address at some other places. I already started changing it I changed it on my banking account, so now I need to change it at the company I'm currently with, and then get the license all updated. So we're getting all that done. But yeah. So anyway. Yeah, well, you know what, Brown Sugar, too, on the Aaliyah thing, I think Rowland Martin said that Aaliyah's mama's now saying it didn't happen and that they weren't married. And I'm so sick of people trying, and it bothers me in families when families try to cover up dirt. In order to get freedom in anything in life, guys, we got to deal with it. It's just like me being fat. I realized I'm fat. Like I told my father, he wanted me to go out and get him a shake today. I'm like, I'm not getting you a shake. I'll go get you some Diet Cokes. We're going to get that. But I told him last time I was here because he thinks since he don't like to drive also. And now that his driving is bad, he thinks I'm going to go out here and just run around and do these little stupid errands. No, I'm not. I'm going to get what's necessary. Then I'm going to bring my butt back home and I'm going to do what I need to do. And then I'm going to come back. I'm not going to be out here doing all the running because you're too lazy to get up. And I don't have a problem if he wanted to ride with me. I would drive. But he just wants to sit in the car and have you wait on him. Sit in the house and just have you wait on him. That's not going to happen. And that's how he would be, whether he's an old man or like he is now. So that's not going to happen. If you want something, get your ass dressed, get in the car. I'll drive you there. We'll get it. I don't have a problem doing that. But I'm not going to sit here and be running errands for you. Get up, get out your seat. All he does is sleep and then sleep, poop, and eat. That's a Cocker Spaniel. Get out your seat, get your ass in this car, and let's go where you need to go. Let's get it done. Let's make a schedule. But when families don't deal with a lot of stuff and we sweep the dirt under the carpet, all it does is fester. But it also puts what I call almost a generational curse on the family, and it doesn't give you any freedom. So you have to deal with your issues. Just like my father's diabetes. He doesn't want to manage it. He doesn't want to deal with it. He wants without consequences. Part of the consequences now, his thought process is going, his vision is going. And I told him a lot of what you're is because you're not managing your diabetes. You're now incontinent because of your diabetes. All of these things because you want to keep doing what you want to do. I don't know what it takes to wake you up. It's the same in families. So when a mother doesn't want to say, yes, my daughter did this. No, let me speak to other young women who get caught up in this and offer some freedom for somebody else. And that it really is disturbing. It's disturbing. NR for the soup. I went and got, well, I've been doing soup, but I had some pho today. So I stopped and got me pho. Not at my favorite pho place here in Texas. They had only one that was open that was close to where I was. When I normally go to, they were closed, and I won't be going back to this one. It was okay. It wasn't great. They didn't have my basil. They didn't have certain things that I normally get. And then to get extra, they had the nerve to charge you $1 more just to get some extra cilantro, lime, and jalapeno. I'm good. So, yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah, Caribou Coffee's pretty good, Dustin. I've been there. Yeah, but I am feeling better. Still got a little bit of cough, still got a little bit of the yellow stuff, but much better. This ear right here was totally closed. I can hear now. This one still is a little clogged, but it's not bad. I have to yawn to pop it. Still have some drainage here. But I did an echinacea, elderberry, peppermint, chamomile, spearmint. I think it has some vitamin C in it. It's called Complete Care by Celestial Tea Company or whatever. And I was doing that. And I do it right before I go to bed. And then when I would get up in the morning. And I normally would have honey, but I can't have honey. I'll tell you in a minute on this part of Texas. It's cheap. I can't have honey in the house with him because he will drink it. I bought a really good honey when I was here last time to make some squash and also to use in my tea. And he went through what normally would take me a month to go through in honey. He went through in less than 1 week. I had these rolls, they call pretzel rolls, you get from Costco. He cut them in half, put a bunch of butter or margarine on them, and he almost drenched them in honey and just sit and eat them. It's like a crackhead. I have to be cautious with sweets in that house. Otherwise, I'm contributing to his addiction. And for him, my father has no willpower when it comes to, when I talk about willpower, I mean no willpower to stop. He's a smoker. So, he still smokes. He's had cancer, he still smokes. He has no willpower. He is a person who satisfies whatever his desire is. So I can't have honey in the house, otherwise he would drink it. He would just drink it. He would use it on bread. He would use it on whatever. He'll eat straight through it. Because that's his craving. And then he'll justify it. Like he tried to justify, well, the reason I want the malt is because I want to get some calcium. I got you, Playboy. They got a drink called Boost that's meant for diabetics, and they got glycemia or something. It's another drink, the Walmart version. I said, I can get you one of those. There's little shakes. They got milk in them. They got all sorts of vitamins. They got calcium in there, and they don't have the sugar in there, and they're meant for diabetics. I'll go get that for you. I don't want that. Right, because you're trying to justify me and play me and think that you're going to justify a medical reason for the damn malt. So you dealing with my father he's a hot ass mess. As far as the rents here, Edward. So I'm in Lubbock, Texas. The rents are dirt ass cheap. My father is in a 55 plus community The neighborhood is so-so. I mean, where he's at, they do have higher rents depending on where you're at in town in Lubbock, because it is a college town. But where he's at, you can find apartments here for $500 to $600 a month. They might not be in the best area, and his is a 55-year-old community and older. I'm 50, and his is 600 and something a month for a 2-bedroom, utilities included, up to a certain point. So if you go over on whatever your utilities, they bill you the difference, which could be 30 or $40, which ain't crap. But if you stay within 600, I think you pay 625, 650, something like that. And it's his apartment includes cable TV, which don't have crap on it because I was there and they don't have nothing on it. And that's pretty much it. So not bad. I don't know the home prices here, Dustin, but I would probably guess they're not that expensive. You probably can look up Lubbock, Texas. Understand, though, Texas is a very cheap place to live in until you get into the following city. Once you get into Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Austin, San Antonio. Yeah, I would say those cities. Then you're going to pay higher rents and higher cost of living. Anywhere else, your cost should be lower. And there's a lot of land here. So you have a lot of open land. So, for example, one of the cities I was thinking about, and I'm not sure that's where I'm going to go, it's about an hour outside of Lubbock, east of here, called Spur. They were the first community, a city in Texas, to build back up because the city was dying. And they've opened up to tiny houses. So they have land in escrow or belonging to the state, land that people might have just left because they, or died off or whatever. And the state has it in trust. And what they're doing is selling those plots of land for like $500, $600. So you could buy you a couple pieces of land and have nice big piece of land, put your tiny house on, and boom, So there's places around here you can get some land for dirt freaking cheap. I want to be more green, so I don't know if Spur's going to be it. It is a little more green, but I like more the hill country of Texas. When you go, it's kind of east of here and up north, so they get a little more rain and a lot more green. You've also got more lakes and stuff around it, a little more hilly. And so, because this part where he's at is just flat. So like when I was driving, if you looked at the other video, you saw just all the yellow grass. That's pretty much West Texas. So it's not, they don't have like a hill. They don't, like in Arizona where I had the mountains and stuff, they don't really have that here. It's just flat land as far as your eye can see. So yeah, it's not pricey at all. It's decent. It's decent. Yeah. I'm not gonna be here too long because I gotta go get on the internet. I need the PDF file over, so I'm gonna take it over to. I'll probably do it in the morning and take it over to Office Depot and print it out. Tires don't melt in Arizona heat. I don't know where that comes from, dude. That's the story. Yeah, tires don't melt in Arizona heat. Now if it gets hot enough, you cook an egg in Arizona on the ground. Yes, that's true. Yeah, no problem. Edward, and I tell a lot of truckers, because I hear truckers that live like in New York and Chicago. And I tell them, it's really, that's one of the reasons I want to move from Arizona. Arizona has become pricey, unless you move to some of our outskirts cities. But Arizona is very expensive now. And where I would want to live is too pricey. Like, I'd probably want to live up in the mountain area. But, excuse me. Arizona, as far as price-wise, it's more expensive. And a lot of people are living in areas where you could go out and get you good pieces of land and not pay the exorbitant amount for homes in states like Texas. So in Texas, you could go and get a house. You probably could buy almost, like when I was driving, you guys didn't see, they had these huge houses. Those houses are probably ranging, and that's a more risky area of Lubbock, probably 200,000 plus. But if you come back to the older area of Lubbock or in the central area of Lubbock, man, this is not a big town. You could, that was the edge of town where I was at. Okay, where I was at, where that Walmart was, that's one of the edges. So that's like less than 15 minutes from his house. That's south. If you go buy a house, that's more of an expensive area, but you could come more central in and probably get a huge home, 100,000 plus, and a lot of the house, 100,000, maybe even cheaper, depending on if it needs work. His friend Nick, who retired from the railroad, we haven't been by there yet because I want to get Nick on tape if I can. Nick's is in a ranch style home, the old red brick. Love it, love his house. I love ranch style homes, and when I go in this house, I'm like, oh, I could do so much with this house. Yeah. So yeah, if you, and it depends on where you're at. Like, yeah, North Dakota, places like that, depends on what you want to deal with element wise. Obviously, you come to Texas, you're going to be dealing with winds and tornadoes. That's what you're going to deal with. If you get into Dallas area or Houston, you might deal with water issue, flooding. So that's why I want to go up north, because it puts me more north of near the water. And so if there is a major storm, not going to really impact me except for rain. And then the rain, the only way I would get flooded is if I have like a river or a lake or something near my home, which I do want a little body. Like I would like to be off a stream, and I want like almost semi farmland and just have a clearing. If you guys haven't had a chance, check out this dude. Let's see if I can find the channel, Mr. Seth. He is in, and he's from Texas. I watched him build his tiny house all the way up. One of my favorite channels, I watched him. He did an amazing job. He is in the Carolinas, I think it is. And he has property he bought. Amazing. He has a stream that runs past it. Last time he had the house, and I think he was working on, I don't know if he's working in a garage or a shop or something. He hasn't put any videos up lately, but he has some amazing stuff that he's done. And kind of looking for something on that level with the land. The other one is, I think, Life Uncontained. I think that's the other one I've been watching lately. They only been on for a year, and they've got like over 100,000 views. But they're doing container house on property here in Texas, and they have a stream that runs near their property. I enjoy watching them too. And free roaming animals, because I think the cows and the what do you call them damn things? The mules or whatever, they come up, the donkeys come up to them and hang out. But yeah, I think as a trucker, anybody in transportation, you can. My friend who's the flight attendant, she's trying to pay off debt right now. She's doing what she calls a crash pad. So she's kind of like me. She doesn't own her property, own anything. She's living out of a crash pad. What a crash pad is where a group of flight attendants share a residence together. So they might get an apartment and they split the rent, or somebody might own a condo and they split the costs with them or charge a certain fee. And it'd be like 4 or 5 flight attendants that live there. I think her and another girl are doing a home in PA and in Pennsylvania, because she's based out of Newark. So what she does is she's just rooming there, paying off her debt. And then what she's going to do is buy property in the Carolinas. She wants to buy a home in the Carolinas. Or she's going to crash in the Carolinas with another flight attendant, make sure that's where she wants to live. And then she's going to buy property and put a house on it, or buy something with a home on it, or a condo. And that's what she's going to do. She does international flights, so she's not home a lot, but that's like transportation. So it's really a good way to do it. And I don't know why I don't know why we don't do that. It's actually a very smart idea, is that a group of truckers get together. You say, hey, this is where I want to stay at. You offer a crash pad and everybody pays a certain fee. And maybe you guys rent a house or whatever, you split the fee up. But that's what they do as far as flight attendants. It's called a crash pad. Quite a few of them do that. And that's how she's living. I mean, she has family in Ohio, so sometimes she goes to her mom's. She does what I'm doing. She pretty much is, she has a place where she resides, but most of her stuff from when she had her apartment and stuff, when she was married, before, in storage. She did like I did, and she's like, it doesn't make any sense because I'm not home enough. And it doesn't. So when you get ready to buy, you want to buy something that's yours, and that's my next move. As I told my father, I said, God bless you. I don't want to really be him. I want to make sure I own my own stuff. I don't want to have to deal with rents. And if I decide, once I have everything paid off, if I get sick, then I could hire somebody to come in if I wanted to and just care for me, opposed to try to avoid that nursing home until I'm really like not cognizant. Because no offense, a new generation of humans scares me at trying to take care of me. I'm like, I'm so good. This Vicky works part-time at a really good nursing home, but she's doing a lot of her or clinicals for nursing at different nursing homes. And she said, Shannon, I said, yep, I already know. They're horrid. Some of the nursing homes are absolutely horrible. They let these people sit. Next thing you know, this old person has bed sores and ain't turning them enough. It's horrid. I mean, hell, you might as well just go in and die in your own home. It's just really horrible. I have no desire to live in Mississippi or Alabama, but I definitely can see how that land is cheap. That's not a doubt in my mind. But that's a mentality I can't. Yeah, Mississippi, Alabama, I'm good on. It's a beautiful place to drive through. I just want to live there. They still got a little bit too much backwards thought for me. I went through there when I was in 1980 when I was young, and yeah, it was an experience. I'm so good. I'm cool on it. I'm good. Very good. Feeling for my wallet. Anyway, y'all, I just checked in. I'm not gonna be on here long. I think I told y'all about the hazmat. If you go to transfer states, hazmat does not transfer with you. You have to go redo the freaking test. I'm gonna put mine on hold. I'm just gonna get the transfer done. We'll be going to DMV on Wednesday. Hopefully everything I need will be here. And then Wednesday we're gonna go get everything changed over. And then I'll start putting out more paper, and then I'll let y'all know what I'm doing. So that's the goal right now. Thursday we go to the doctor's office. Hopefully my dad's doctor's back in because that's what I want to see, or we're going to see one of the partners. So I can get everything taken care of and get it sent over to these people that I'm still currently with. Because also he's got a doctor's appointment here in a couple weeks. Because I got to find out what's what. Because right now he's told me one thing and I don't know what's true is coming through. So I'm gonna go in because can't nobody tell me what's going on. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna find out what the hell's going on, and I'll deal with it as best I can. And then I also want to talk to this doctor about his driving because I don't know how that. My concern is like when I come back, I'm gonna put tires on the car, on the back of the car. Once I start working again, I'm gonna put tires on here. He's got some things in the apartment I'm gonna do for him because that room that I'm in. He's got boxes, but like I said, he's like does his grocery shopping at Walgreens. And he goes, "Oh, I'm broke." Dude, you're not broke. If I I got in there, he had bars of soap as big as my hand. He just threw them in the trash. I'm like, bro. And I got big hands. A lot of people tell me my hands are big like a man's hands. So I got really big hands. I'm like, bro. Actually, my hand's bigger than my father's hands, okay? I said, bro. Why is the soap in his trash? So he only uses ivory. He says he's allergic. That might not be true. I went in there. There were 10 bars of soap. No lie. That were as this big, long, this wide, this thick. I don't know if he was just shouting and throwing them in the trash. Well, he said, well, there was a whole bunch of bars all over the tub. And I just decided to throw them away because I wasn't using them. They were too small. I pulled all those bars out the trash can. I put them he had them in a cup. Put them out trash can. I took a picture of it. I took them out trash can. One bar. I've been there, a week and a half? It's still thick. And I'm still washing my hands with it. I said, we'll rinse it off and wash our hands with it. I said, why? I said, you tell me you're almost broke, but you're wasting money. Dawn soap. He's buying that crap at Walgreens. Walgreens is high as hell. Not imagine stuff, okay, because he'll keep on, and they gonna have happening. Anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get out of here, going to Starbucks. I need to get on the internet, download this paperwork. Then we'll go to Sprouts, and I gotta go Walmart, and then I gotta head back to the house. I'm not cooking tonight though. I thought about cooking, but I think what I'm doing is I'm just gonna buy one of their baked chickens and some potato salad, and we're gonna call it a day. I think that's gonna be dinner tonight. I did do pho. I got pho for lunch, and they have a place I really like. This one was okay. It wasn't all that great. It was okay. I mean, it's okay. It's pho, but it wasn't. I've had the one I like is better. So, anyway, y'all have a great night. Be blessed. I'll check back in with y'all probably a little bit. 2 and 2. Peace.